I had to come on and explain to the laymen out there and people that don't know nothing about gangsters, gang members, drug dealers, the government. You only know what you are told. One thing you got to understand, gang members don't bring drugs into the ghettos. Money do. Money do. Those entitled drug addicts of children that parents have access to guns when they drug addict kids want to fix, they don't mind taking those guns and selling them. The drugs that are sold by the gang members are bought to America by different governments. And who allows it in America? Our American government. To do what? Why would our American government allow drugs in their country? To destroy particular people and to destroy and gentrify particular communities. That's why. Ask President Reagan, ask Nixon, ask Oliver North how much money of drug money was used in American wars. Ask them. The history, the real history is on the books. Let me get to the kings and queens, the Black Americans, the gang members, the pieces of garbage that America think will not get justice on this earth. Let's talk about them. The ones that be slayed every week, every day, every hour in America. I said the ones that be what? Slayed in the streets for what? Selling drugs, owing drug money, getting robbed for the drug money. It goes on and on and on. While Johnny Walker and Hennessy screws America. What happens? Al Capone stayed in jail and had to spend his last days in jail. But they get to walk around. They get to spend this money like a king and walk tall and don't have to worry about being incarcerated because you selling alcohol today. Enough of it. Then the American government comes and takes the lottery. What was the lottery? A sushi of money put together that people in the ghetto put together to try luck to win money. But what the government did, ran and took that and then legally robs the community. Oh, this is illegal. We can't allow yourself to get paid $1,000 and don't got to pay us taxes. We can't allow that. Here, take this fake lottery ticket and your chances are 0. Okay, and keep trying. Okay, because maybe you'll beat our system and line those numbers up. But everybody's okay. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay growing up in the ghetto, seeing people incarcerated, and then seeing the government be able to legally sell it. Lottery, lotto. They came out with it to rob the Black community. Let me tell you how and what's going to go down with the prohibition of marijuana. The first thing that's going to go down is the marijuana stock market, because everybody's going to lose their shares in America because it's all going to go to the gang members. You have no right to invest in marijuana. You, your children, your money have no right to invest in marijuana. And we're not going to allow that to go down. See, that's what they do. They make us slaves. They make us slaves. No, you're not going to give this Jewish child a license for me to sell marijuana for him. It wasn't grew for that thing. It wasn't grown for that Jewish child. It was grown for the black child to save the world. How can we save the world with this marijuana? We're going to be in control of it. The United States gang members are going to be in. This is a prophecy. This is a prophecy from the Holy Spirit. The gang members of the world are going to be in charge of the marijuana and grow it in nations of the world that need to be rebuilt, like Venezuela and Mexico. Africa, man, you do not have to worry about nothing. Black American man don't want to be nowhere near you. So I don't know why President Trump is making deals with you to build affordable housing down there, or beautiful houses down there, because ain't no black people coming down there. Black Americans will be treated worse than we treated in America. Are you kidding me? We have a land and it's America, and we're not going to allow it to be taken away from us like they did. We're almost extinct to the American government. Donald, you acting like we are extinct. Donald, nobody's going for this racist rhetoric that you be doing, yo. Oh, you think in America people is going to keep going for what you doing? You got to stop neglecting the black American man. You got to stop doing that, Donald Trump. President Donald Trump. How are you neglecting the black American man? You allowing everybody to get our civil rights. I understand you took away affirmative action, but why was affirmative action given? It was given because black Americans did not have a head start. It was given because we was denied applications. Look at all of the immigrants, Donald Trump, that you know that got housing versus what black Americans got. We got jail, institution, and welfare, what you gave us. Then you elite. You ugly, small citizen of people, you elite that rule the money, got together on that round table, how to destroy the black race. Let's take the father out the house. Mayor Adams, today in 2025, you can poison the marijuana. Mayor Adams in 2025, how to destroy the black family. Don't give them jobs. Hyundai, hire all of the illegal immigrants. Okay, we'll let you get away with it. Okay, we'll make them pay taxes and everything. And nothing's going to happen to us when we get busted. Farmers, make sure you only deal with the immigrants. Don't hire no union workers. We could get this labor cheap. Housing preservation development workers. Yeah, come on, come on. You get this $49 million. Only hire illegal immigrants to work on these construction sites. I've witnessed it. They don't even speak English on these construction sites. All they doing is collecting money. Money, 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 money. Because they will work cheap. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. What is the black American man going to do with the prohibition of marijuana? Rebuild Venezuela, rebuild Mexico, rebuild the ghettos of America, live in peace and harmony, and most of us leave America. Where we got to go? We have to go places like Mexico, Venezuela. We are not welcome. No, our money, and we are not welcome in Africa. We are not welcome there. These people come to African people of all nations of Africa, come to United States of America and have no respect, concern, empathy, nothing for a black American man. The only thing they want out of a black American man is our benefits and our jobs. That's it. Anything else, we are nothing to them. We are a piece of garbage to them, like they are taught. Many countries are taught that American citizens are what? A piece of garbage to them, especially black Americans. Everybody teaches their children that black Americans are a piece of garbage. The marijuana was grown for this day of revelation. For this day of revelation. I'm gonna throw this link down. I'm only streaming from one platform right now. Don't have it together. The AI is not set up, nothing. Speaking of that AI, they put that together so y'all can't know the difference. So y'all can't know the difference when you see the truth. When you truly see these aliens, because a lot of them, they telling me, have escaped. When you truly see these aliens, so you don't get confused, they put AI out there. They been had AI. They been had that technology. They had FaceTime technology when President Carter was president, because I seen it as a child on a black and white TV. I said they had what? When President Carter was president, they had the technology of FaceTime. Okay. Look at the Jetsons cartoon. All of that stuff in the Jetsons cartoon is now to pass. Flying cars, FaceTime. Yeah, they didn't pass those cars yet. I had to come on to tell you that it was prophesied for the kings and queens, which are the gang members of the world. The beautiful gang members of the world that have been turned into monsters. Oh, ain't nobody turned nobody into monsters. You growing up seeing your mother despair, not having no money, doing tricks and everything to put food on the table, you're going to become a monster. Some are blessed that they be mentored. The few, but not you. Just like the jobs. All of these immigrants was getting these jobs. What are the jobs that they was getting? UPS, FedEx, Postal. Yeah, those are the jobs that they was getting. Carpentry. Yeah, while the gang members and the young ghetto children scholarships was being robbed by who? These dual citizenship Africans, Indians, and other nationality of people, Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, all of these people getting the scholarships that belonged to the Black Americans of the United States of America. And because it was the ghetto children scholarships, nobody cared. Nobody cared. This is why Donald Trump, he got a hold of it. Oh yeah, he went straight to the colleges. He's not going to build another immigrant in America. That's his goal. Gang members of America was entrapped by the United States government to bring that marijuana across the line. They was entrapped because the United States government gave American citizens the money and the land to grow this marijuana, and gave ghetto children how to delete the Black American family, give them the marijuana to sell, give them a felony, and don't give them a job. And that's why the gang members of the United States of America got to sue for the prohibition of marijuana. I'm sending this up to X. Remember, like I told you before, my messages are for kings and queens only, in the President Donald Trump of United States of America, because he's the only president that will be bold enough to give this order of the Holy Spirit. This is a prophecy and a demand. This will be, or it will be no earth. It I can't go against God and think that people are just going to be trampled and enslaved, because it's not going to happen. The Holy Spirit is going to allow these mega countries like Russia, China, Japan, they telling me Tokyo, Japan, Philippines, all of these people are going to jump America and take our land because they need our land. They're going to seize us. And that's when World War III is going to come in. And then there will be no earth. So therefore, if you love your earth and you love, they telling me, your humanity, you will listen and make heaven on this earth and use your Holy Spirit actions to save this earth. What are Holy Spirit actions? What are Holy Spirit actions? Feeding your neighbor, loving your neighbor, going against war, going against hatred, going against assassinations, going against racism. Stop being in control of lives. Stop being brainwashed as a woman that you have a choice. Stop being brainwashed just because they made it legal. Don't make it right. The message is out. The gang members will take control of the marijuana, and in return, they will write a declaration how they will remove every illegal drug off this street because it's the gang members that sell it. Even though they put it in our community and give us access to us, but it's us to up. It's us that sell it. And with no jobs and no economic economy and no money come in, they're going to sell it. And with the trend and everybody saying Simon Says smoke, they're going to smoke it. Why did God want them to have the reparations of marijuana? So they could save this world. So they could rebuild communities and countries. So they could pay taxes to Mexico, Venezuela. So the presidents could work with the gang members of the world and they could make peace on this earth. Because that's all they ever wanted to do was live like kings and queens and not starve. And not want for food, clothing, money, and luxury. You took it from Al Capone. You gave it to Johnny Walker and Hennessy, that witch. And Hennessy been screwing every Black American livers and livelihood. And then you taught people alcohol is not a drug. They saying the propaganda of it all. I don't be knowing the definition of these words. I don't be knowing the messages that the Holy Spirit is giving me and gives me to speak and say to you people. These are prophecies. No, this is not me. It is prophesied for what? The gang members to do what? Obtain the prohibition of marijuana and their own ghetto lottery so they can rebuild the countries and the communities that we live in and have peace on this earth. We want no parts of any part of United States that the government wants. We want to be removed from it beyond reservations. Because the reservations were stolen from the Black American man and given to people from another country, another something, and they was able to create on these reservations and call themselves Indians, founders of America. The Black American man came from Egypt and found America. But they want you to think people are crazy that say that. They want you to believe that even though you know Jesus Christ was a living man, that he didn't have no children. Please don't believe that. Jesus Christ's prophecy was stolen and made out of profit. Say it loud. Be black and proud. And know, if you obtain the Holy Spirit, your soul is eternal. Your soul is eternal. Dr. King, been back. Malcolm X, been back. Charlie, already back. He's going to see, they told me, the victory of peace on this earth. Well, you know who is up, so let me not ruin the live with her screaming and hollering. Okay, you got the message. I gave it up. That's all I am to do, is give these messages up, because I have to send them to Donald. Don't worry about the 1, 2, or few, because this page is not for money. This page is to get messages to political people and the president of the United States, whoever that president is, because this is a prophecy that was given to me to give to you, so you could know that the Holy Spirit wants heaven on this earth. And that's